I'm Chuck Norris, President of the United Fine Arts Federation. This is Danny Lane, who just completed a video series called Champion Karate Video. And I've viewed his instructional video, and I think it's probably one of the best on the market today. And that's the reason I'm endorsing it, because I think it will be a very good video for all karate systems and all different degrees of belts. So I would highly recommend you purchase Champion Karate Video Series. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Danny Lane and welcome to Champion Karate. During my 8-volume video series, I'll be taking you through the requirements from white belt through the 8 steps to becoming a black belt in the United Fighting Arts Federation. Before I begin, I'd like to recommend these following safety guidelines while using this training tape. Always consult a physician before engaging in a program of rigorous exercise. And consult a physician immediately if any persistent pain or swelling occurs during or after periods of training. Always train under the guidance of an experienced coach or instructor to ensure the most effective and safe training procedures and techniques. Children especially should be closely supervised while training. Always warm up adequately before each workout and begin each training session slowly, gradually increasing the speed and power of your punches and kicks. Never overtrain. Overdoing it could result in an injury due to fatigue or relaxed concentration. If an injury should occur, allow ample time for it to heal before resuming practice. Our next phase of training will be fighting combinations from the fighting stance. In explaining the fighting stance, we're going to use just one line. In the fighting stance, our feet are much closer together than as opposed to the other basic stances. The ball of the front foot and the heel of the rear foot will be pointed at a 45-degree angle to your opponent. Your rear heel will be up, your back knee will be bent, your weight will be evenly distributed. Your chest will pull around to the side about a 45-degree angle, your hands will be in a fighting posture. Generally the front hand high, the rear hand center. What we're going to work on first is a jab, reverse punch combination. Now, the jab will always come from the front hand, just like so. From the elbow bent, just by shifting your balance to the front leg, twisting your wrist, all you're doing is a front hand jab. A little faster now, twisting the wrist, shifting the balance forward for momentum and power. Now, this time I'd like for you to bring your shoulder a little higher to provide coverage for your left jaw. Jab. Back, one more time, jab, and back. The second combination will be the reverse punch. After the jab is completed, on the way back, we're twisting our hips, turning the body, punching out with the rear hand, doing a reverse punch. The left hand will cover the jaw, and the forearm covering the rib cage. In combination with each other, slowly, left jab, turn the hip, reverse punch combination. Make sure that your shoulders turn, and you get good maximum reach. Slowly again. Jab, punch. You'll notice my left hand is covering my jaw, my forearm right here is covering my body. A little faster now. Jab, punch. 2 more. Jab, punch. One more. Jab, reverse punch. And back. The second hand combination will be the back fist, reverse punch. On the back fist, in slowing it down, hitting my opponent, my elbow will start coming up as I move forward. The back of the hand swings outward, striking with the back of the fist, striking with the back of the 2 foreknuckles, and bringing it back. One time. Shift the balance, back fist, recoil it, and back. A little faster, moving, out, and back. And a little faster, out and back. Now putting the reverse punch with it, same thing. Turn the hip and strike with the rear hand, doing the reverse punch. Back fist, reverse punch. A little faster now at normal speed. 1, 2, and back. 1, 2, and back. The third hand combination will be the ridge hand, reverse punch. The front hand being the ridge hand. As we lean forward towards our opponent, elbow starting to come up, hands coming out, striking with the muscle between the thumb and the index finger, and hooking all the way across to the chest. Leaning forward, shoulders starting to come up, hitting, coming all the way to the chest. Slowly again. Now with a reverse punch. You'll notice that the body is moving, power is coming from the rotation of the hip and torque of the body. A little faster. Ridge hand and punch. One more time. And punch. There you have the 2 count hand combinations for yellow belt. The next fighting combinations will involve combination of hand and foot together, doing 2 counts. The first one will be a reverse punch, going towards your face. The second technique will be a rear leg front kick, or stepping front kick. You'll notice I come down a fighting posture, still in that straight line towards my opponent. Working the left hand, reverse punch, stepping front kick. Moving back now in combination with each other, punch, and then kick. Now with the left side, punch, kick. Always shifting your guard into a fighting stance. The next fighting combination will be using the back fist and the side kick in combination with each other. The back fist will be our lead-in technique. The side kick will be developing at the same time the back fist goes out. So you'll be sliding up your rear foot, side kicking on the recoil of your back fist. 1, you're sliding up the back foot and back fisting at the same time. 2, driving the side kick in. Now working in combination with each other a little better. Back fist and side kick. Back fist and side kick. The next fighting combination will be using the round kick and the ridge hand. First we'll be using the slide up round kick to make our opponent block. As they block, my hand is already chambered, striking through with the ridge hand. Slowly again, sliding up, round kick to the center. This hand is back, scoring with the ridge hand. A little faster. Across. One more time. And back. There you have 3 hand and foot fighting combinations. Now we're going to work on kicking combinations. This will be more than 1 kick in succession. From a fighting position, first of all we're going to be working on the standing front kick, step through front kick. Standing is defensive position, so it'll be a front leg kick. Shifting weight back to the rear leg, front kicking with the front leg. Moving towards our opponent, kicking with the rear leg. Once again from the right side forward, standing front kick, step through front kick. And back. One more time, standing front kick, step through front kick. Always make sure that your guard is up so you can block or counter punch. Standing front kick, step through front kick, and back. The second combination will be done with the right leg. It will be a step through front kick, slide up, side kick, and back. Once again, step through front kick. As soon as you put the foot down, Slide up the back foot. Keep the body in motion. Slide up and side kick. Once again, a little faster. Step through. Slide up and down. Now, in using the round kick, we'll work the standing phase and slide up phase. The standing phase always done with the front leg. Balance shifts to the rear leg. Standing round, slide up round. Once again, standing, slide, and back. One more time. Standing round, slide. One more time. Standing, and slide up. There you have some sample kicking combinations. Now I'm going to be working on the spin phases of the side kick and round kick. From a fighting position, the spin phase means that your rear leg will be the kicking leg, that you'll have to rotate your body a half turn. So when you spin, the knee comes up to the opposite side of the body, and then you deliver the kick from that position. Once again, the spin. You'll notice that my knee come up to the opposite side in preparation for the side kick. Now, in delivering the side kick, once the knee gets to that position, that's when we shoot the kick out to the target. You notice I recoiled it back sharply so I could set the foot down in preparation for the next technique. Once again, spin, and then do the side kick. A little faster, the spin kick, and then set down the foot. The next kick will be the spin round kick. It's very similar to the side kick, except the initial chamber position is a little different. The chamber position for the round kick will be the heel coming up next to the buttocks here. Instep will be the striking component of the foot, and down. Spin, chamber your left knee, raise the heel up, and you're ready for the round kick. Now delivered at one speed. One common mistake on the spin phases of the kick is that people think totally about the legs and don't rotate the guard. You'll notice the position of my hands. When I spin, my rear hand will come forward as well for blocking or attacking. Then the rear leg will come forward, like so. So as you spin, rotate the guard, and then do the kick. The next kick I'm going to work on is a standing back kick. With your body facing away from your opponent, all you have to do is just be able to focus out of one eye to the rear. And all we're going to do is kick straight back with the left leg in this case. Instead of chambering the knee like the side and round kick, all you're going to do is bring the heel up and then straight back to the target like so. So don't worry about bringing the knee up to the side. Just bring the heel up, shoot it straight back. Once again, a little faster. One more. There you have the standing back kick and the three kick phases for purple belt. Now we're going to be working on some basic fighting combinations. First of all, probably the most important thing about fighting, or one of the most important things, is the footwork. So this time we're going to be covering a lot of different steps. We need some type of footwork to cover and alleviate distance between us and our opponent. So for a fighting position, the first footwork we'll be working on is just a basic jab step. All you're going to do is lead forward towards your opponent with your front foot, take a short step, and then your back foot will slide right back up to maintain that same distance of your stance. Step and up. Step and up. Going backwards, it's the same thing. Your first move will be back with the rear foot. Your front foot slides back to maintain the same fighting stance. Step back and slide. Moving forward just a little faster. Stepping up and back. Now putting a technique with that, generally a jab step will put a front hand technique with it, such as a jab or a back fist. So I'll use a jab step with a front hand technique. The back foot will close up to maintain my stance as I recoil my jab back. Step and jab, back foot comes up. Jab, back foot comes up. From a defensive standpoint, stepping back, jab, front foot slides back. Step back, jab, front foot slides back. Jab, front foot slides back. This can apply with any front hand technique, such as a back fist or a ridge hand. The second footwork we'll be working on will be the lunge. From a fighting stance, a lunge covers just a little more distance than does the jab step. What you're going to do is pick up your front foot. As soon as your front foot leaves the surface of the floor, you'll push off with your rear foot. Lunging. It's important to not jump up vertically, but horizontally towards your target. Front foot picks up, push forward. Same thing going backwards. Pick up the rear foot, push off with your front foot and lunge back. Lunge back. Okay, once again, front foot picks up, push, and lunge. 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 Now lunging back. A good technique with a lunge would be a front hand back fist. From a fighting position, you'll lunge and strike. Lunge and strike. Moving backwards can do the same thing. The third type of footwork we're going to work on will be the slide up. From the fighting stance, the rear foot will move first. Your rear foot moves up to the heel of your front foot, then your front foot slides forward. Slide up the rear foot and out with the front foot. One more, up and out. Now we'll be sliding back. Front foot moves first, back foot slides back. Slide, back. Slide, back. A little faster just with the feet. Up and out. Up and out. Same thing going backwards. Front foot moving first. Now, the slide up footwork with a hand combination. As soon as the back foot slides up, we'll throw a front hand jab. As soon as the front foot or the left foot moves forward, you'll throw a right reverse punch. Slowly again, slide up, left jab. Step out, reverse punch. Slow, up jab, out, reverse punch. A little faster now. Rear foot, front hand moving at the same time. Front foot, rear hand moving. Stance, slide up, step out jab, and reverse punch. All at one speed now, slide up jab punch, and two, and back. The fourth type of footwork we're covering will be the step through. From a fighting position, this is where your rear foot steps past your front foot, totally, and then maintaining a fighting stance from the opposite side. Rear foot stepping through, body's turning sideways. Stepping back, step back with the front foot, turn, fighting stance. Stepping through. You'll notice my guard shifts first as my body rotates. And back. Now a sample technique from the step through footwork could be a step through rear punch. So as you're stepping through, you may want to throw a rear punch. Same thing going backwards, stepping back. From a defensive standpoint. A little faster, step through rear punch. Moving backwards. There you have the 4 basic footwork and sample techniques for purple belt. Now we're going to put our fighting combinations together. At yellow belt level, we did fighting combinations in 2 count. Now working towards a purple belt, we're moving on towards 3 count combinations. The first series of techniques will be a 3 count hand blitz. From a fighting position, using the lunge step, lunge back fist, reverse punch, Once we reverse punch, step through with your right leg, and half punch with the left hand. So working the 3 counts, we have a lunge, back fist, reverse punch, step through punch. So what you have to do is think about the different types of footwork and the variation of the technique. A little faster. Lunge, back fist, reverse punch, step through punch. One more time. The main thing is get set in the stance and fire forward. The second 3 count combination will be a hand and foot combination. This time we'll be working on the jab punch and with a rear leg front kick. We'll use a jab step that we covered earlier with a front hand jab. Reverse punch high and a rear leg front kick, the step through phase. Once you do this, maintain your fighting stance on the opposite side. Do it all over again. Jab step, front jab, reverse punch, front kick. The most common mistake is after you jab, punch, is that most people don't pull the hand back when they kick. They forget and leave the hand out there. What I want you to concentrate on is pull back the hand the same time that you're kicking. Jab, reverse punch, kick, down in a fighting position. The third 3 count combination will be all kicks. We'll be working on 3 basic kicks. Front, side, round. We'll be using the step through phase on all 3. Starting with the right leg back, right front kick, turning and twisting forward, left side kick, coming down, turning and twisting, spin round kick. So working front, side, round with the spin phase. Front, side, round, and up. Now I'll be doing all these 3 count combinations with my partner. Now working with my partner, that first 3 count hand blitz. Working a lunge back fist. So I'm pushing off my rear foot, accelerating forward, striking with a back fist. The reverse punch will go underneath to the rib. And if he starts moving backwards, then I step through and score with a half punch to the body. Once again, the lunge back fist, the reverse punch, the step through punch. If you're not successful with the first, second technique, then move right on to the third. Now I'll do 2 times at regular speed. One more time, lunge back fist, reverse punch, step through half punch. The second 3 count combination was the jab punch front kick. The jab punch, using the jab step, will be delivered to the head, keeping the guard up. The third technique, the step through front kick, will be delivered to the body and coming down. Jab punch at the head, front kick at the body, and assume a fighting stance. Now 2 times at regular speed, and 1 more. The last one will be the 3 kick combination. We involve the front kick, side kick, round kick. Moving forward, front kick, turn, side kick, stepping down, spinning, round kick, either to the kidneys or to the head. Slowly again, step through front kick, spin side kick, spin round kick. Get a little faster now. And 1 more. There you have the fighting combinations. During this video series, I'll be working on fighting combinations of 4 counts from a fighting stance. The first technique we'll work on is the step jab, followed up with a reverse punch. You'll notice my left hand is covering my jaw area. From here, I'll be stepping through. On the midpoint of my step, my right hand is going to, in a circular fashion, execute a back knuckle to the side of the head, stepping on through, reverse punch to the body. So again, from the fighting position, the first move will be step jab, reverse punch, step back knuckle, and reverse punch. In 2 counts. Step jab, back knuckle and punch. Now putting them all together in 4 counts. And 1 more. Hi-ya! Now in working this combination with a partner, your first move, the step jab, will be towards the face. If my partner blocks it, I'll follow up with a reverse punch to the body. If he blocks that, I'll retract the right hand out and do a back knuckle strike to the side of the head. As he moves away from me, I step forward and score with a reverse punch to the body. Once again, step jab to the face, reverse punch to the body, back knuckle to the face, step reverse punch. All in 1 count. Hi-ya! And 1 more. Hi-ya! During this 4-count combination, I'll be working 2 hand techniques followed up with 2 kicking techniques. From a fighting stance, the first hand technique will be a slide-up jab. I'll be using that as a fake. Step out with your left foot, reverse punch. Immediately follow up with a front kick. Turn your hip in preparation, left spin side kick. Recoil and come down. Once again, slide-up jab, step out punch, right front kick, left spin side, and down. In 1 count. Now with my partner, my first technique will be a slide-up jab. I use that as a fake. I step out, can score with a reverse punch. If he blocks it or moves back out of the way, front kick, spin, and side kick. Once again, slide-up jab, step out punch, front kick, side kick. Now fighting speed. Hi-ya! The third 4-count combination will be a hand technique, followed up with a kick, followed with 2 hand techniques. From a fighting posture, first will be a lunge back fist. Second, we'll slide up side kick. Followed up immediately with a back fist, with a reverse punch. Fighting stance, lunge back fist, slide and side kick, back fist, and reverse punch. Once again. Hi-ya! Now with a partner, this 4-count combination, lunge back fist. If my partner moves away, I do the slide up side kick. If he's still away, back fist again, score with a reverse punch. Lunge back fist, slide up side kick, back fist, and reverse punch. Now fighting speed. Hi-ya! During this phase of training, I'll be working on 5-count fighting combinations. Assume a fighting stance. First fighting combination will be left jab, reverse punch. Front kick, immediately on stepping down, right jab, reverse punch. With the right foot forward, right jab, reverse punch, left front kick, left jab, reverse punch. Once again. Jab punch, front, jab punch. Jab punch, front, jab punch. Once again. Hi-ya! Now working with a partner, the same 5-count combination. The jab punch will go towards the face. If my partner blocks, front kick to the body. Stepping down, jab, and another reverse punch. Once again, first 2 techniques go high, low, high. 1 more. Hi-ya! The second 5-count combination will be slide up jab, step out reverse punch. Step through back knuckle, reverse punch, front kick. Getting your body in motion, 4 hand techniques, follow with a kick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and down. A little faster. Now working this 5-count combination with my partner. The slide up jab is used as a fake to draw my partner's guard up. The step out reverse punch is used to score. If he evades or blocks, pull out, back fist at the face, punch at the body. If he's still retreating backwards, front kick to the body for a score. Just a little faster. Alternating my techniques high and low to make my partner's guard or defense open up. Hi-ya! During the third 5-count combination, I'll be working on a lead-in back fist followed with a slide-up side kick. Immediately into a spinning back kick, following with a back knuckle and a reverse punch. Once again, back fist slide-up side kick, spinning back kick, back fist and punch. Hi-ya! And one more. Hi-ya! Working this 5-count combination with my partner, my back fist will be to the head, bringing the guard up. My slide-up side kick will be middle. My spin back kick will be middle. I'll follow with a back fist to the head, reverse punch to the body. And a little faster. Yeah! The fourth 5-count fighting combination will be a jab, slide up round kick. Left jab, reverse punch, spinning round kick. Once again, jab, slide up round kick, jab punch, spin round. Jab, round, 1, 2, spin round. And once again. Yeah! I'm working this 5-count combination. Jab to the face, slide up round kick to the body, jab punch to the face, spin round kick to the head. Once again, jab, slide up round, 1, 2, spin round kick to the head. Hi-ya! The first kick I'll be working on in this video series is the inside crescent kick from a fighting stance. The inside crescent kick is a semicircular kick going from an outward angle, angling in, striking the target. You notice that I recoiled, step back across. Once again, bringing knee up at this angle, hitting here, recoiling here, and back across. Now applying the inside crescent kick with my partner. If the right leg is back, being the kicking leg, my target is my opponent's left jaw. From this position, coming across, always recoil and step back across. You'll notice my range. I can reach out and touch him with my hand. That's the ideal range for the crescent kicks. Now, when learning any kick, you should apply it to the focus pad for working power. Remember, power is going to be achieved by bringing the hip straight across. And one more. The next crescent kick will be the outside crescent kick. Using the rear leg to kick with, I'll be coming from this angle, back across to this angle. Or on a clock principle, from 10 o'clock, making contact at 12, recoiling, coming back at 2. My body twist, my knee comes up, hooking across, recoil, and down. Now my left leg's coming forward. It'll come across at 2 o'clock, kick, recoil, and down. Once again. 3 more. A little faster. Now applying the outside crescent kick with my partner. Using the outside crescent kick, I'll be kicking the right jaw area. So my body twists, the knee will come up on this side of the body, striking and recoiling on this side of the body in a circular fashion. Now applying that into the focus pad. Rear leg is back. The third crescent kick would be the spinning outside crescent kick from a fighting stance. The spinning outside has the same body movement and hip rotation as the spinning back kick. You're going to spin, look over your right shoulder, the right leg being the kicking leg. It will slide around and then do the circular motion. It's the same exactly as the outside crescent kick, except we're spinning a half turn. Now applying the spinning outside crescent kick with my partner. From a fighting position, pivot on the ball of the front foot, spin and kick. And one more. Now using the focus pad. The fourth crescent kick will be the jump spinning inside crescent kick. This kick will involve making a 360-degree turn in the air. The kicking leg will start out in front. The right leg, in this case, is my kicking leg. I'm going to concentrate on turning my body, one half turn, faking my left knee upward towards my target, hopping off the right foot and bringing the right leg around. The faster that you do it, the easier it is. So once you're going to spin, fake the left knee towards the opponent or the target, hop and bring the right leg around in an inside crescent kick. And one more. Now working the jump spinning inside crescent with my partner. Fighting posture. Remember to fake the left knee towards your partner, hop off the instep, push up with the right leg, and bring the right leg around. Now with the pad. Now I'm working on the jump inside crescent kick from a fighting stance. In this position, I'll be faking my rear leg towards my opponent, hopping into the air, kicking with the right leg. This is our phase 2, jump inside crescent. Rear leg faking. One more. Now with the target. Now I'm working the phase 2 jump outside crescent kick. Left leg being the faking leg, right leg being the kicking leg. Now with the target. One more. Now I'm working on the jump spinning outside crescent. From a fighting stance, I'll be jumping in the air, turning a half turn, kicking with my rear leg. Now with the pad. One more. The next jump kick requirement for green belt will be the phase 1 jump around kick. Now, phase 1 means jump up, springing off of both feet at the same time, kicking with the rear leg. Fighting posture, your push will be up, off of both feet at the same time, lifting. Turn the hip over and kick. And one more. Now I'll be working on the phase 1 jump front kick. From the fighting stance, same as a round kick. You push up, off of both feet at the same time. The rear leg is a kicking leg. Be sure to push out with the rear leg, forward with the hips. One more. The last jump kick will be the jump spinning back kick, phase 1. Once again, the footwork is the same as the round in the front. Jump up, springing off of both feet, this time turning. A half turn in the air, back kicking. You notice my back was facing away from the target after I kicked. One more. During this video series, I'll be introducing the double kicks. First, I'll be working on the double round kicks. From fighting posture, with your opponent in the on-guard position, I'll be doing a slide up or a lunge up, double round kick to the stomach. The second kick sometimes catches your opponent off guard when he's trying to counter-punch you off of your first kick. Once again. Now from here, you should vary the angles of attack. This time I'm going to go groin to solar plex, low to center. If he starts to drop his guard down to block that first kick, I re-chamber and kick to the body. Once again. The next angle will be to the body, then up to the head. So if the first kick hits his guard, or he blocks it, or attempts to block it, I re-chamber it, kick into the face. One more. This time I'm going to use it in a fighting combination. On my fighting combination, I'm going to do a jab, slide up double round kick, back fist, ridge hand, half punch. Jab, slide up, round kick. Back fist, ridge hand, under punch. Once more. Hiya! The next series of double kicks I'll be introducing is the round side combination. Once I do the first round kick to the body, if my opponent starts to counter punch me, I'll rechamber and side kick, catching him off balance. Right there on the second kick. Many times a fighter will come in right after the first kick, after they block it. You can catch him right open with that side kick. A little faster. And more. Now with a fighting combination with a follow-up. Hiya! Now with my right foot in front, I'm going to do a slide up back fist as a fake. Grabbing my partner's uniform, I'm going to do a sweep, taking him off balance, and scoring with a half punch or reverse punch. Slide up fake. As he goes to block it, grab, sweep, and punch. The sweep doesn't have to take him to the mat. As long as you unbalance your opponent, you're going to be able to score with the follow-up technique. A little faster. Hiya! One more. Hiya! During this fourth fighting combination, it's going to involve a jab, slide up outside crescent, overhand left, right half punch. My jab will be used as a fake. I'm throwing it to the body to bring my opponent's front guard down. As he goes down to block it, slide, kick to the head, overhand left, right uppercut. Once again, slow. 1, 2, 3, 4. A little faster. One more. Hiya! The blocking concept used in fighting an opponent who's delivering multiple combinations is different than the 5 basic blocks I've covered up to this point. The 5 basic blocks, with the emphasis being on muscle tension and focus at the point of impact as to use that block as a strike, is different than the fighting blocks. When someone is delivering multiple combinations of hand and feet, the emphasis has to be on relaxation and redirecting the attack and always looking for an opening in your opponent's defense. The first 2 blocks I'll be covering are the inward palm block and the backhand block. From a fighting stance on guard position, the inward palm block moves very, very little from its original starting position. Against a straight punch to my face, I'll be moving my left hand straight across, blocking the punch just to the outside of my body cavity and face. If a second punch comes to the face from the other side, all I do is move the hand straight back across, using the back of the hand to block with. So the inward palm block comes in. You'll notice my body twist, backhand block, and then I'm ready to set up for a counter punch or kick. Once again, inward palm block, turn the body, backhand block, and counter punch. Now with my partner, from an on-guard position, slowly, jab comes to my face, I redirect using the inward palm block just to the outside, just so it misses a fraction of an inch is all that's necessary. If the combination punch comes, I move the hand back, redirecting that punch out. Now I'm looking for an opening punch to the face or to the body. Against a jab, inward palm block. Against a reverse punch, backhand block and counter punch. One more time, inward palm block, backhand block, and counter punch. A little faster. Now these 2 blocks work well against the backhand strike as well. The backhand strikes come to my face, I use the inward palm block. I also am set up for my counter punch to the body. Backhand to the face, inward palm block, counter punch. One more. Just move the body and punch. A little faster. Now if it comes to the other side, to the back of the head, use the backhand block. So as the back fist is delivered, use the backhand block. I also bring my head inside as to duck that punch, looking for an opening to the body. Backhand, backhand block, counter punch. A little faster. The next two fighting blocks I'm going to cover are the inward and outward forearm block. From the on guard position, instead of moving the palm of the hand or the back of the hand down to block something coming to the stomach or rib cage area, but keeping your elbow and forearm in this position, all you have to do by twisting your body is just use the inside of the forearm right here to take the punch, to redirect it to the outside. If the second punch comes to your ribs, just move the body back, take it on the outside of the forearm here. So from here, inward forearm block, outward forearm block. Very similar to your basic move, which is your inside and outside forearm blocks. Turn the body, and you're set up for a counter punch. Now with my partner, if a punch or jab comes to my body towards my solar plex area, instead of bringing my hand down, I'll use the inside part of the forearm to block it in. Second punch comes to my rib, I just turn my waist back, use my forearm, the back of my forearm to block it out. Slowly. Inside forearm block, outside forearm block. Inward block, outward block, and I'm set up for a counter. A little faster. The next two fighting blocks I'll be covering are the downward palm block and the outward palm block. First, the downward palm block will be used to direct an attack, a punch or kick, coming to my rib cage area, down towards the ground. Anything coming in a straight line, shift back, push down on the back of the arm or on the shin of the leg. The outward palm block will be used to redirect the attack to the outside, opening up my opponent's body for a counter punch or kick. So the outward palm block, bring the elbow down, and just scoop the hand to the outside. Reviewing those briefly, the downward palm block pushes straight down. Outward palm block scoops to the outside. Now with my partner, first of all against a reverse punch to the body. Slowly, when a punch comes straight in, using the downward palm block, I'll push down on the back of the hand, redirecting the force down to the ground. Punch comes, downward palm block, pushing the force of the punch down to the ground. Once more slow, pushing it down. Now a little faster. Now the outward palm block. As the punch comes into the same area, I'll come down, instead of striking on top of the hand, I'll kind of wrap around the hand and move it to the outside. Down, outward palm block, scooping the hand to the outside. And one more. A little faster. Now we'll use both of those against the front kick. Slowly first. The front kick comes to the body, strike down on the top of the shin, driving the leg right back to the ground instead of letting it come into the body. Hitting it down. I also will slide my body back at the same time as to take my reach out of my opponent's reach. A little faster. Drive the kick to the ground. Now the outward palm block against the same kick. As the kick comes in, I'll wrap his leg and scoop it to the outside using the outward palm block. You'll notice that it will spin my opponent a little bit to the side, open up his upper body for a counter. A little faster, front kick. And one more. Now I'll be working on the crossover palm blocks. In case my rear hand is being used or I've thrown a punch, a simultaneous strike has come to my jaw area. It's the responsibility of the other hand to cross over and block. From the on-guard position, the left hand will cross all the way over, guarding the right side of my face. Inward palm block, crossing over, guarding here. A lot of times when you're attacking someone, they'll be attacking at the same time. So in some instances, to guard the opening, you have to cross over. Same thing works going with the right hand to the left side of the jaw. If this hand is being utilized, the right hand has to cross over, taking an attack. Generally, these are used against circular motions, such as ridge hands, round kicks, or spinning heel kicks. Crossover outside, like so. Now with a partner, generally these are used, as I said, like against ridge hands or round kicks. So from a fighting stance, if a ridge hand comes in in a circular motion. If this hand is being utilized, this hand has to cross over to trap that hand before it makes contact. So if this hand is guard and it comes deep, this one will cross over and block. More slow. Crossover, palm block, and fast. Now, the same thing will be used against a round kick. If this hand is down and a kick comes in this area, then we'll cross over and block. Now crossing over with my right hand to guard the left side of my jaw. If a ridge hand or a hooking punch comes this side and this hand is down, my right hand will cross over, guarding the left side of my face. A little faster. Same thing with a spinning round kick coming to the head. And one more.